Wife cheated on me and ended her life. This happened in April 2022. My wife had lots of issues with depression. We had a lot of ups and downs in our 5 years together. We had been married about 2 years when I found out she cheated on me with an old high school friend. At first, she told me it was only over text, but a few days later she confessed to it being physical. I immediately packed some things and went and stayed with family after she told me about the texting aspect of this. After 2 days of her begging me to come back, I went back to our house where she was still staying to get more things. I only packed a small backpack in the heat of things. I got there and it immediately turned toxic and I left. We had 2 dogs, no kids, thankfully. So part of the reason I wanted to get things was also to check on our dogs. After that visit, I told her I wanted her out of the house by the end of the next day. The next day came along and she was found dead. She overdosed on all her meds. I've been going to therapy for about a year now, and I still feel a decent bit of guilt and sadness on how it all ended. Her family hates me for her death. We have no contact, and that part still bothers me a lot. They hate me for finding a new relationship and new life about a year later. I am happy in my new relationship. We just moved in together recently, but the trauma still negatively impacts my life almost daily, including my current relationship. I suffer from a lot of anxiety, depression, and self-image issues from the past few years. I'm missing lots of details, but there's still not a lot of closure. Am I the asshole for trying to move on and be happy after the worst 2 years of my life? Feel free to ask questions if this all doesn't answer a lot of things. Just to clarify, I didn't kick her out of our house. I asked her to stay with parents while we figured the next steps. I also did not leave her alone. Her brother was with her 2 of the 3 days before her death.